The timeline is located on the left side of the screen. When you click a person in the tree, her life events are shown as icons. If you hover over an icon, you will get basic info about each event. Some events have certain icons such as birth, marriage, birth of a child, and death. Others are more generic for different types of events. You can move the timeline with the mouse up and down like this, and you can zoom either with the buttons in the bottom of the timeline, zoom in and zoom out, or with the mouse scroll wheel if your mouse have such a device. When you click another person, the timeline is updated. You see that the time frame is always focused around the person's lifespan. To get deeper into the history and lives of your ancestors, you can open the timeline menu in the bottom of the screen. Here you will find large amounts of datasets. There are many different kinds: events, periods, and statistics. They may be global or focused on smaller regions such as countries. Here are global history events. When you click a dataset, the timeline expands with a wider window. It works the same way. You can move it up and down, and you can zoom in and out. Here is a statistics layer with world population. If the timeline menu gets in the way, you can minimize it like this and hide it away. When you zoom out, you get an overview over a large period of time, and when you zoom in, you get into the details. I open the menu again, and if I go into a country like USA, I can find periodic layers like American presidents. I minimize that again. These info layers are visualized along the personal timelines. You can hover over the events and points to read more, and in some cases see images. There is an issue with statistics. If you open two datasets with very different values, it will be hard to compare them. Global population is counted in billions, while, for instance, mean temperature in Sweden, not that much luckily. Single digits on that one, and it won't be possible to see both simultaneously. The world population, as you see, is extremely large numbers, while the mean temperature in Sweden is not so much. But if you close the population statistics, immediately the temperature graph will fill the area instead. The timeline menu can get in the way. It's easy to open up and hide it. The timeline content will still be there. The expanded timeline window can also easily be hidden with this button if it overlaps the family tree. All you have chosen to see stays there if you hide the window, so you can easily open again when you wish. This was a quick overview of the timeline.